My name is Ron.
And I'm LaShawn.
Welcome back to the 3-Minute Marriage Moment. Well, today we'd like to share something new today. We're going to start a brand new series.
Yes, everything you wanted to know about marriage, but were afraid to ask. And we had some questions come in from people and questions that we get on a regular basis. And the question for today is, how do you share with your spouse that they are not satisfying you sexually?
Now, fellas, I know you thinking like, oh no, that's just gonna mess up my manhood. But believe it or not, we could tell you real simple, very, very simple.
Well, one of the things is ask. Ask your spouse what's going on. If they're not satisfying you, or if they were satisfying you at one time or another and not doing it now, ask them what has changed. Ask her what's changed.
And don't be afraid to ask, because the problem is with a lot of men, you tend to think your manhood is going to be destroyed if you ask. I mean, if she's not happy, and especially if you know, but trust us, we know when they're happy.
Yeah.
And we know when they're satisfied. Now, if you're used to, and I'm just going to hate to say, but back at the beginning, you're thinking because she's whining and crying, saying, whoa, whoa, man, man, ooh, 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 ah, ah. It's not about that.
Right.
What is it about? It's about finding out where is she satisfied at, or even him. You know, I mean, like for us, for the longest, I had to realize, I knew there was times when Sean was not satisfied, and one day I just flat out asked her. I said, "Babe, you really weren't satisfied, were you?" And then she looked at me,
and I was afraid. Honestly, I was afraid to be honest with him. But that was a breaking moment for us. We actually had a discussion about what pleases me, what does not, or what has changed. He was like, well, you like to do this before, and now why is it not, So we actually had the opportunity to have very detailed conversation about how we could satisfy one another. And it's been amazing ever since. It just keeps getting better and better.
Yep, and one final thought. And what we do now, we rate each other. Now, it may sound crazy, but it works for me.
But it works.
But I asked my wife, after we finished coming together, having happy hour, and y'all know what I'm talking about, just in case kids watching or, on TV.
Right.
But I would ask, said, baby, on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate me? Some days she'd be like 10 off the hook. I remember one time she told me a 3. But I ain't get offended. I mean, was there really need? This is my spouse.
Right. Because we have a lifetime to perfect this thing, right?
So that's why we take the time and ask, because you don't want to be lied to, during that time. Well, anyway, this is just a little moment that I just want to share with you. Yeah. But feel free to ask your spouse, come into conversation.
How do I satisfy you is a good question to ask. Because to refrain from the blaming and the criticism, not why you don't satisfy. How do I satisfy you? And ask them to answer the same question.
Yep, and the same thing, fellas. Feel free, ask. And don't feel like you got to be big, bad, macho. It's okay. But anyway, my name is Ron, and this is my beautiful wife, LaShawn.
And welcome again to our 3-Minute Marriage Moments. If you have any questions, please send them in. You see us on Facebook. Inbox us. Feel free to do that at Songs of Solomon Relationship Institute, or you can email us at info@songsofsolomonri.com. See you later.
God bless. Peace.